On Monday Night RAW, Dominik Mysterio revealed that his girlfriend, Rhea Ripley, is out with an injury, and we have just learned that Rhea Ripley is now in the hospital. This is definitely a sad situation, and we have full details on this breaking news story on the Women's World Champion. Rhea Ripley has been a staple of Monday Night RAW, but this week she was nowhere to be seen. So what's going on? It turns out that Rhea Ripley has been sidelined with an injury. Dominik Mysterio first revealed this during a segment with Cody Rhodes. And then the Raw announce team gave more details, and they revealed that Rhea Ripley is suffering from bruised ribs and whiplash due to the attack on her by Nia Jax. As we know, Nia Jax made her surprise return to WWE when Rhea Ripley was in a match on Monday Night RAW last week against Raquel Rodriguez. And Nia Jax just showed up out of nowhere. Of course, Nia Jax was released by WWE some time ago, and there were rumors that she may come back at some point, but her return during Rhea Ripley's match was very surprising, but it was also very surprising that she set her sights on Rhea Ripley and viciously attacked her. And that attack severely injured Rhea Ripley. Now, during Monday Night Raw, when they revealed that Rhea Ripley was not going to be on the show because she was too injured, Rhea was probably watching the show from home, nursing her injuries. But at some point, after Monday Night Raw went off the air, her injuries took a turn for the worse, that somebody had to call 911 so Rhea Ripley could be taken to the hospital. So how serious is Rhea's condition as she lays in a hospital right now? Will she ever be able to come back to WWE, or is it sadly all over? Let's get to the full details on this breaking news story right now. So now that we know why Rhea Ripley is injured and who is responsible, let's get into the exact moment when the severe injuries occurred. So when Nia Jax returned, she set her sights on Rhea Ripley, and then Rhea Ripley, who was obviously exhausted after wrestling a full match with Raquel Rodriguez, could not fully defend herself against Nia Jax. Rhea Ripley was trying to celebrate her victory, and then she saw Nia Jax, who immediately headbutted Rhea Ripley. Did it cause a concussion? That's possible. And then Nia Jax landed a leg drop to the back of the head of Rhea. And then, to make matters even worse, things took a disastrous turn when Nia Jax positioned Rhea Ripley into the corner of the ring as Nia climbed the ropes and then jumped down onto Rhea's chest and then landed on Rhea's ribs, severely bruising them. And to add insult to injury, Nia Jax then repeatedly slapped the face of Rhea Ripley. Once Nia climbed off of Rhea, Rhea was now having problems breathing due to her bruised ribs. It was obvious that in this moment, Rhea Ripley was in severe trouble. And 1 week later, it would be announced that Rhea is gone from WWE as she is severely injured with bruised ribs. And now we are learning that in the moments following the announcement that Rhea was gone from WWE, she was taken to the hospital, as it seemed the injuries she suffered at the hands of Nia Jax were too much to handle, and she needed to seek medical assistance. We're hearing right now that Rhea Ripley is still in the hospital as doctors are working around the clock to help Rhea. Her boyfriend, Dominik Mysterio, is by her side, trying to help her, and is there for moral support to let her know it's going to be okay. But sadly, the truth is we don't know if it's going to be okay. We don't know if this is career ending. We don't know if this is going to result in some type of lifelong injury that she can never recover from. This is bad. This is really, really bad. And to have this happen to your women's world champion is not only a sad situation, but it could not come at a worse time. WWE obviously was doing their best to let the world know that they had the biggest and most popular superstars in wrestling, as the merger with UFC and the creation of TKO was announced. But sadly, the week that happens, your women's world champion is sent to the hospital because one of your wrestlers reportedly has an unsafe working style. And that hashtag, Justice for Rhea, will continue to trend as the wrestling world keeps Rhea Ripley in their thoughts as she battles these severe injuries, and everybody hopes she will make a full recovery. Now, one other note on this is, as we know in professional wrestling, the line between fiction and nonfiction can be blurred. And we don't know whether Rhea's injuries, the attack from Nia Jax, and Rhea being taken to the hospital, we don't know at this time whether this is all part of a WWE storyline or if this is as real as it gets. If we remember to a few weeks back, WWE's NXT tried to pull off a storyline where a wrestler hit another wrestler with steel steps and sent him to the hospital. And then we find out later it was all a work. But everybody for a day or two was up in arms, mad, upset. And then we find out it was all part of a script because somebody filmed that it was not real. Is this real? Is this a work of fiction? Well, in the coming hours, we will probably find out. But if Rhea really is in the hospital, then this is truly a dire situation. What are your thoughts about Nia Jax returning to WWE? And what are your thoughts about Nia Jax injuring Rhea Ripley and sending her to the hospital? Leave a comment below and give me your opinion. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell notification so you are notified when we upload a new video.